way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh, oh, oh. They be dicked out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you, bitch. Like, I'm the greatest player in the world. One of them.
LeBron James, same shit. Should I be outing all these people?
What did LeBron James do?
LeBron James has various parties constantly where NDAs need to be signed and women are at. You didn't know that? You didn't know LeBron's a cheetah?
Y'all, we got a new hater on our hands, Mr. Kevin Gates, who just pulled up with some receipts proving that LeBron James and Savannah James' marriage is in a crisis mode, and LeBron is scrambling. There has been some speculation for a long time now that LeBron and Savannah have had a bad marriage and they're just faking things for the cameras and the gram. However, there has been some solid proof about this. Plus, no celebrity has ever really come out to talk about the James family for obvious reasons. Well, Kevin Gates is not playing those games. Not only did he boldly come out to make these accusations, but he also pulled up with some receipts. So y'all know it's about to get spicy. But what exactly made Kevin go in on LeBron like that? And has LeBron been cheating on Savannah under our noses this whole time? Yeah, let's get into this insanely messy situation because what the hell is Kevin on? Okay, so one thing about Mr. Kevin Gates is that he is not caring about what anybody thinks. He's gonna say what he has to say no matter what. He's controversial, messy as F, and he's always finna bring some drama. In a couple of days, he brought the drama right to LeBron and Savannah James's doorstep when he claimed that their marriage was a fake one because Savannah doesn't love LeBron and can barely stand him.
I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play with him? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh, oh, oh. They be dicked out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you, bitch. Like, I'm the greatest player in the world. One of them. Like top 5, top 10, I'm one of them. And I'm in the playoffs. And you act like the warden of the jail. Like you came here to police me. Like you ain't, like, you not dicked out like these white women just dicked out about me in here. Like, so, like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro. Because when I've been around that dude just, his spirit so loving and giving, it hurt me. It hurt me to see that.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely messy, especially because it came out the blue. Kevin and LeBron don't have any beef or any sort of issue that would explain why he would come for Savannah like that, but like I said, Kevin thrives on chaos, and he is Chief Messy Boots. Well, Savannah clearly saw this video and clapped back in the funniest way.
This how the conversation came up. We were just looking at, like, couples and people in the league. And we was talking about how LeBron do the little handshake with Savannah.
Right.
And then I was like, maybe I noticed, people don't notice. But I'm like, they was like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play with him? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron. Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh, oh, oh. They be dicked out.
LeBron also threw some shade on Instagram when he posted this cute picture of him and Savannah, and he wrote, "Kings don't concern themselves with the opinions of peasants. Where to next, queen? Let's get it." Now you'd think that Kevin would back down from all this, right? Well, you clearly do not know this man if you thought that, because he did not back down. Instead, he doubled down in another video that he made with his new boo, Brittney Renner.
Ain't gotta say no name, say no name. My bad, excuse me. Oh, how y'all doing? You heard me? I'm on my way to have coffee. Coffee spelled backwards is E-fuck. And before we've had our coffee, we don't give E-fuck about anything. But I just want to say one thing. The truth hurts, but it heals. And Bron, I love you because you my nigga. And I already know she was just, you just gonna let him talk. Man, you had to, but behind closed doors, you, hey, good game. But anyway, look. Long as you being celebrated, I don't care who don't like me. Long as you being celebrated, that's all I care about. Because you my nigga and I love you. So I don't care if I got to fall out with somebody I love to get the results. We're going to get the results. But if anybody need, I'm a life coach and a guru. Y'all 24 hours. You smile. You smile at that black man. You smile at him. Hey, because you know one thing. Today is Easter. You know what come with Easter, huh? They got a lot of buddies hopping around out here. They about to take a trip on their favorite rocket ship. So they got some buddies on it. But nah, though, I love y'all. If y'all need, if anybody else need life coaching advice and things of that nature, y'all go to my, I got a text line at the top of my bio, you heard me? Sometimes the truth hurts, but it heals. I love you all. This is Kevin Gates. And me and Brittney, we approve this message. I love this for me.
He also hinted that LeBron had been cheating on Savannah, and that's when things blew up even more. LeBron and Savannah are like NBA royalty, so y'all know that the NBA fans are eating it up. But interestingly though, this is not the first time that LeBron has been reported to be cheating on Savannah, because it seems to be something of an open, closed secret in the industry. For example, Drake even hinted at it in a couple of leaked texts, where he said, "Me and Universal is like if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife." Now, like I said, the allegations are not exactly new, because they've been around for a long time before LeBron and Savannah even got married. Rapper Pusha T was the first to hint at the situation in his 2009 song, Popular Demand, where he said, "Used to have this white ninja, she looked like Madonna though, heard that she effing LeBron, but I don't know." Pusha stayed telling everybody's business, hiding the world from the kid and kid from the world. And it seems like he's always spilling tea that ain't got nothing to do with him. But it's provocative. It gets the people going. He didn't call anybody out by name at that time. So while everybody knew the tea, nobody knew who the woman was. But people started speculating that an influencer named YesJulz could be the side piece when she threw an all-Sprite party for LeBron in 2014. They became quite friendly after that and often ran into each other at parties and events. But celebrity cheating rumors always cause a stir, but when the spotlight lands on someone like LeBron James, who has always been as squeaky clean and drama-free, the reaction hits on a whole new different level. LeBron has built a reputation over the years of being a family man, a role model, and one of the few public figures who stays far away from mess. So when whispers started flying about possible infidelity, baby, it wasn't just a scandal. It was a full-blown media eruption, and people were stunned because LeBron is quite literally the last name you'd expect to be mixed up in that kind of drama. People also dug out some tweets where he gave shout-outs to Jules, like this one that said, "Happy B-Day to my hardworking sis Jules. Wish I was with you tonight to celebrate it with you. Enjoy and have fun like you always do. And I nominate my girl Jules for a Shorty Award in Snapchat because she's awesome, dope, full of energy. My little sis, Jules-a-mania. Let's go." Now, if you're familiar with LeBron's usual behavior, then you know he doesn't hand out public shout-outs or personal praise unless there's a real reason behind it. So when he suddenly started showing love to Jules online, despite calling her sis in his tweets, a few eyebrows definitely went up. To some folks, the whole sis thing is a big old cover, and they started speculating that something more was going on behind the scenes. The idea that they might have quietly been involved started picking up, and especially especially since LeBron isn't known for randomly gassing people up like that unless there must be more to the story. Well, JulZ also got trolled heavily online, and she had to defend herself many times, saying stuff like, "I've never been alone with LeBron in my life. Put this one to rest already. That man is literally saying he wants to help solve a problem, and this is the combo you choose to engage in? You're better." And she also claimed that she was not the woman Pusha T was talking about. She said, "I wasn't even living in Miami when that song came out. I was in college at USF. Y'all gotta get your internet detective skills up and leave me be, or ask Push who he was referring to yourself. Just leave my name out of it already. Rumors can really damage a person's image, especially a woman's. Try and remember that next time you retweet or buy into gossip. There's real people behind these abbeys with real reputations at stake." Well, her statement kind of settled things down for a while, but the drama kicked off again when NFL player Cam Newton went on an interview and said this.
Deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
Now, for some reason, CFO Sports host Jay Tuck decided to randomly throw shade at Brittney Renner, saying Cam Newton basically said he prefers an Ayesha Curry or a Savannah James over a Brittney Renner. And all y'all heard was cooking. He was obviously trying to shame Brittney Renner because she had been with a lot of sports people. But Brittney wasn't having none of that, and she clapped back with, "Some women choose to suck a D and shut up, some don't. Marriage is a business to many, so yeah, people play the part. Let's stop glorifying relationships and the individuals in them we know nothing about. Most cheat with women who look nothing like their wives anyway." So when she made that bold statement about men being unfaithful, things got messy real fast. A lot of folks assumed she was throwing subtle shade at either Ayesha Curry or Savannah James, especially since all three women had been mentioned in that same interview. And considering the lingering rumors that LeBron had something going on with JulZ, well, people ran with it. But the real fire starter was when JulZ posted some fire pictures right around the same time, and someone dropped a comment under them that said, "I don't blame Bron for cheating. I know her box tremendous." That one line was like gasoline on a smoldering flame. Suddenly, the cheating accusations were right back in full force, and the drama reached a whole new level again. This caused the drama to start all over, and JulZ responded saying, "I am tired of this narrative also, and I've got time to address it today. I'll do that now on my Snap." She then made a video on her Snapchat where she denied the rumors again.
The LeBron James comments. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you guys something. I know this is gonna come as a complete fucking shocker to you, but are you ready? Are you ready for this? Here's a fact. I have never in my entire life been alone with LeBron James. Period. There is nothing that ever went on there. Clearly, we were friends. I was working in Miami. I was one of the most poppin' party promoters and throwers in Miami. The Heat was winning. People were going out to celebrate. I was the go-to person for, hey, where do we go? Where's the party at? Where are we having a good time? Etc. I started working with them through Maverick Carter. Shout out to Mav. And so I was around and they supported me. And obviously, like, do you think that somebody that's married would tweet and take pictures with and be around and bring somebody that they're, you know, like doing something with around their family and wife? Like, no. I mean, unless they're really fucked up. I'm sure that's happened before, but no, like common sense.
She also made some very good points about how they should be sneakier if they were really having an affair.
Wasn't LeBron. Did I have relations with somebody he's friends with or knows? Did I end up going on dates and trying my hand with someone that was around him at the time? Yeah, I did. We were friends. We tried dating for a little bit, had a great time, ended up not taking it further than that, and then remained friends.
She then revealed that she had tried having a relationship with someone in LeBron's circle, but it didn't work out. She also spoke about how she would never do Savannah dirty.
Have the utmost respect for Savannah. Love her, think she's amazing, think they have a beautiful family, and I'm really fucking tired of this stain being put on my name. The blogs, all these people like Joe Budden, all these people just insist that that's how I got to where I was today. It's nothing to do with my work ethic, nothing to do with the ability that I have to execute better than most of these men out here in my fucking field. Nothing to do with the fact that I'm extremely creative and can connect the dots and can get more shit done than most people that I know in 24 hours. Nothing to do with that. It's just that I have a fat ass.
She also took to Twitter to threaten legal action against people who kept spreading the rumors. She said, "I've told my truth, and the next time I see in any media platform spreading a false narrative about me, my lawyer is going to sue the F out of you. Try me if you'd like. I've got the budget and the motivation to fight back now. And that goes for you too, Joe Buggin." I wasn't the one in the car, and I'm not letting that narrative continue without repercussions either. Enough is enough. But JulZ wasn't his only rumored side piece, because he was also accused of cheating with model Sophia Jamora. This particular drama started when Ariza Halady, who is an NFL player Nick Vanette's girlfriend, decided to throw some serious shade on Instagram. She didn't beat around the bush either, making it crystal clear that she wasn't feeling LeBron James at all, specifically saying she doesn't respect men who cheat on their wives. That alone had people clutching their pearls, but she wasn't done yet. To make matters even messier, she actually dropped a name, Sophia Jamora. Yes, that's Sophia Jamora, and the Instagram model with a huge following and a reputation for posting steamy bikini pics. Once Urza brought her into the conversation, the internet went into detective mode. The implication was loud and clear. LeBron and Sophia had allegedly been entangled in something shady, and Urza wasn't about to keep it quiet. The post sparked a frenzy, with people digging through timelines, comparing photos, and trying to piece together a scandal that suddenly had a whole lot of moving parts.
With a huge smile on his face, courtesy of a courtside baddie who couldn't resist the king.
Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
But what really got the rumor mill spinning out of control was the fact that Sophia Jamora had been sitting courtside at several Laker games. Now, she chalked it up to being a huge basketball fan, and hey, lots of people love the game, but that excuse didn't add up. To them, it wasn't just about liking basketball, it was about why she kept showing up at those games, front and center in full view. Halady may not have been providing any hard evidence to back up her claims, but that didn't slow down the speculation. In fact, the lack of receipts seemed to make people dig even deeper. Needless to say, social media ran wild with theories connecting dots that may or may not have existed, and adding fuel to the narrative that Sophia's courtside appearances weren't just casual fandom. They were part of something more personal. And if you thought that Sophia Jamora was the only name tangled up with LeBron cheating chatter, you're in for a shocker. Because even back in 2016, Rachel Bush, another Instagram model with a massive following and a history of stirring up headlines, was tied to LeBron. Around that time, rumors were flying that she might have been LeBron's side piece. According to several reports, things kicked off when LeBron allegedly slid into Rachel's DMs. Word on the streets is that he invited her to sit courtside at one of his games, and not long after, she actually showed up. That appearance didn't go unnoticed either. People immediately started connecting dots, questioning why she was there and if that meant that something more was going on behind the scenes. The timing, the DM rumors, and her sudden courtside presence had folks convinced that this wasn't just some random fan moment. And just like that, Rachel's name was added to the growing list of women linked to the speculation swirling around King James.
And do you want to come meet LeBron? Now, I'd met LeBron once before, but I said, yes, I do. And this is the Bachelorette girl. Can she come too? Yeah, you all come over here. And then
this is the moment
I have
that
a
was all
moment
captured.
right there.
Girl with her headband and her credit card tucked into her tube top that she wore to the club. Okay.
Now, I haven't shown that picture publicly because of the credit card tucked into the boob. I feel like that was irresponsible. And I felt like my mom might be embarrassed by that. But that memory never leaves me.
And just when we thought the tea couldn't get any hotter, podcaster Sophia Franklin came through with more drama on her podcast, Sophia with the Neff. Sophia claimed that LeBron James has allegedly been running a tight operation behind the scenes. So tight, in fact, that he supposedly has women sign non-disclosure agreements before anything goes down. According to Sophia, LeBron's been moving in silence and keeping everything under wraps through legal paperwork. Well, Sophia's claims make you wonder, how deep does this rabbit hole go? Is LeBron's image as the perfect family man just a well-crafted PR move designed to keep his true lifestyle under wraps?
His bodyguards or whatever go up to the girls, ask them if they want to go back to his house or wherever. They sign an NDA. LeBron James, same shit. Should I be outing all these people?
What did LeBron James do?
LeBron James has various parties constantly where NDAs need to be signed and women are.
Whatever the case may be, Sophia's words have only added more fuel to an already blazing fire. So like I said, Kevin Gates' comments didn't come out of the blue, and fans are now wondering if there was some truth to his comments. And in true Kevin fashion, he did not hide behind a keypad because he pulled up to LeBron's game and even sat courtside. He was clearly daring LeBron to say something, but LeBron of course didn't, which had people wondering if Kevin was on to something. Kevin is petty as F, but I gotta know what y'all think about this chaotic drama. Do you think LeBron is out here cheating on Savannah? Drop your thoughts in comments below and then check out this next video.